Welcome to the Legends road race here at Charlotte. This is about my 5th attempt to get an official race, and this one has gone official. I think there's 12 of us in this race. The first lap of a road race, in my experience, which is very limited, is a little bit hectic, so we will be planning on just getting round no matter what happens in front of us. So let's try not to get a false start.
Green, green, green! Car on your left. Clear. Left side, clear on the left.
I didn't hit him, he just went off on his own. Whoa.
Left side. Still there.
Just on the left there. I'd rather be on the inside.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Says I'm clear. Coming down.
One minute 35.087.
Right, that's the first lap done, which is a relief to get no incidents. Maybe we can start to relax a little bit, get into some kind of rhythm and just see what happens. In 6th place, so we're about halfway up the field, so four seconds ahead of me, so that's going to be quite tough for me to catch up unless he makes a mistake. Okay, so it's an open setup series, so you can choose your own setup. I'm just using the baseline with the gear ratio set for the highest one, which means I just get into 4th gear as my maximum gear that I go. I can go to 5th, but I found it slower.
1 minute 24.353.
I think I'm turning in a bit too early there, maybe. What's happening ahead? I saw some dust. Someone running a little bit wide maybe, or a bit tight.
Car stop on the left. Left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Another place, but he's going to be quite close behind me, so hopefully I don't brake too soon for that first corner and have him run into the back of me. He is number 2, so he is the 2nd fastest racer in theory in this field. So I looks like he's heading for the pits. He's obviously got some damage.
1 minute 24.079. You're in 5th.
Way to scare myself. Not sure if I take these corners here very well. I tend to, not sure this one in particular whether I'm need to take it a bit tighter or wider. Oh, I was in the wrong gear there entirely. Hit the limiter, that wouldn't have helped things at all. Guy behind is 2.7 seconds back, guy in front 4.5 seconds ahead now. So if you go to 5th, you gain a couple of miles an hour corner entry here, but you lose a couple of miles an hour through the corner and off. So the fraction that you gain going in, I find, is offset
1 minute 24.8.
by not having to change gear. Please leave comments if you think I'm doing that wrong. I'd be interested to know your opinion. See here, I tried to keep fairly tight, so I've got a better entry into this corner because it's a longer, slower corner. Oh. That corner I need to try and turn more left, I think, to try and make the transition onto the banking a little less fierce. But I get it wrong every time as well, so. Okay, 7.3 seconds ahead, I've got the guy in front, 4.8. So basically, he's getting further behind and he's getting further in front.
One minute 23.984. You got 10 laps to go.
A bit wider on that one than I expected to. Made a very bad corner entry here. Who knows, it might be better. Right, press that. That's the session's best lap. I'm actually doing better this lap than I did on the last lap, which was my fastest lap of the race. I'm getting better. 8.8 seconds ahead of the guy behind. I can't remember what it was last lap.
One minute 23.72. You got a slow car on the left.
He's a lap down car, so hopefully he is going to yield to me.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Thank you. That has slowed me down a little bit. So my concentration as much as anything, rather than him getting in my way at all. And this is not a very good lap. Guy in front is now over 7 seconds ahead. But the guy behind is now 9 seconds back, so looks like 5th might be my place in this race. Still, lots of things can happen. I can crash, spin off, lose concentration. So remind me next lap along this straight to talk to you about the series that we're thinking about running.
1 minute 25.15.
Didn't do very well on that last corner.
The car stopped ahead.
Oh, what we got ahead? We got a stop car ahead, giving him loads of room. I can't see him now. There he is.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Talk to you next lap about the series I'm going to run, or I'm running. How to concentrate on that car. Can't do two things at once, you know.
One minute 24.618. You're in 4th position.
Oh, what's going on here? Totally missed that apex. Okay, so this is about my 5th, 6th attempt at getting a race to go official in this series, and it makes me think that this series isn't really very well populated. So I'm thinking about jacking it in and going for one of the more populated series in the road racing, because I'm quite enjoying doing road racing. I want to carry on with one, but I want to do official races. Running around on your own is not a lot of fun. It's it seems a bit pointless. You may as well just do a practice session.
1 minute 24.77.
So, my other two choices I've got is the MX-5 series, which runs free tracks as well, so I don't have to buy any more content for that. It's a free car as well, so I could run that. It's much more populated than this one, and runs on different tracks to this one, but there's, you know, the races go official every single time. Or there's the Spec Racer Ford, which is the D-Class car, which I can run with my licence that I've earned from the Rookie Series, and that seems to be very well popular as well. The only problem is that's not all free tracks.
1 minute 24.208. You've got 5 laps to go. They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Note to self, finish talking about things along the straight and then concentrate on your braking point. That was simply me completely missed my braking point. Now I've broken for a corner I didn't need to and forgot to change down here. Right, concentrate. I got a 1x for that. That means I'm not going to get an incident-free race, which is a little bit annoying. Never mind. So where was I? So the Spec Racer Ford, another free car, which everyone gets as part of the subscription to iRacing, but it doesn't run on very many free tracks. It does run on a few, so we'll be doing less racing for YouTube. So obviously I don't want to ditch this series if you guys are enjoying it and I can find an official race and I'll go ahead and practice for it and do it. So leave any comments, let me know whether we should continue with this one, go for the Spec Racer Ford or the MX-5.
You got about 5 laps of fuel. 1 minute 26.263.
So the guy in front, who's in 3rd place, is 10 seconds ahead. He's gone. No chance of catching him unless he spins, and even then there's a chance he'll get going before. Guy behind, he's in 5th place, 7.8 seconds behind. If I make more mistakes like I did on the last lap, then he has a chance.
One minute 24.28.
We made that corner. Well done, everybody. I'm sure you guys all know what these numbers at the top here mean. These red numbers at the moment, which is not good. Green numbers means I'm quicker than my fastest lap of this session. Oh, gold.
You've got 2 laps to go.
Note to self, concentrate on all the corners, not just the first one when talking. It's a skill. A lot of YouTubers are very good at this talking and going around corners. I'm quite good at, well, I'm quite bad at everything, but talking while going in a straight line is about the limit I can do. Okay, the guy behind me, who's 1 second behind me, is a lap down car, so I have no problem letting him go if he's keen.
1 minute 26.578. You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
Just about to think about telling him that I can let him go on this straight. Oh, that won't fifth, do I? And he, I think he ran wide. I don't think he was close enough to me that I was could have caused him to do that. Yeah, so the red number means I'm 1.28 seconds slower this lap than I was on my fastest lap. This is my final lap coming up. Let's see if we can get a decent lap, but I'm not going to push it too hard because I've got a good finish.
1 minute 24.986.
Quite get that corner as I would like.
You got about 2 laps of fuel.
Got to change down that for that corner. So apparently taking that corner back there a little bit tighter might be slightly quicker. There we go. Fastest lap of the race coming up, hopefully.
Timmy, I'm sorry, man. You slowed up real quick, and I think I just barely clipped you coming by on the outside.
Nice win, Timmy.
And there we have it. Okay, so here we are. I made 4th place there. That got me 68 championship points. I got 2 incident points, those 2 off-track moments. Increased my I rating by 57, which is pretty good. And my safety rating went up by 0.13. So altogether, a fairly successful race there. People that beat me had much higher I ratings than me, especially the leader, to be honest with you. So yeah, fairly pleased with that. Thanks for watching that. Let us know in the comments if you want me to carry on with this series or do one of the other road racing series. But yeah, let me know. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the next race.